Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another race weekend. Today, we are at sunny Silverstone. And yeah, I'm excited to be here. Excited to go racing again. And yeah, quick qualifying recap. It was yet another wet qualifying session. I think that's the first four races this season. All four were wet, I believe, if I can recall correctly. So yeah, that's kind of fun. Obviously at Silverstone, when it rains, yeah, it's always a good time. So we all know that. But yeah, no, it was raining all the way through qualifying this time. Q1, Q2, Q3. Q1 was actually full wet tire. It was raining, there's that much rain. It was standing water everywhere, so it was pretty intense. The car felt okay, not the greatest. I did 2 laps in the full wet in Q1, and the first lap was not that great. I was kind of testing it out too to see how the traction was, how the water is and everything, all that kind of stuff on the track. But the first lap was good enough for 20th, so I would have been out of qualifying had I not done another lap. I had to do another lap, and thankfully I was able to squeeze through into Q2 on the second lap. Second Q2 was the rain actually let up a little bit. It went from like heavy rain to more of a lightish rain. So it was not as bad. The track wasn't as wet as it was in Q1, so it was actually I wouldn't use the word dry, but it was not as wet. It didn't require full wet, so let's go with that. It was intermediate tires in Q2, so the car actually came alive in Q2 with the intermediates. Set down a pretty fast lap. I think it was in the top 10. Well, obviously it was in the top 10, but it was, I think, at my first. I did 2 laps again. The first lap was good enough for P1 in Q2 there, and then I think obviously the track was. There was some track evolution going on there. It was kind of drying out a little bit, and I think there were some faster times being set toward the end. So I think I managed to get into Q3 in P6? No, it was P4. I think they got P4 in Q2. So yeah, I obviously made it to Q3. Q3 was interesting. It was actually still light rain, but it was one of those where it's like it was gradually getting less and less rain. So it was, the track was definitely getting faster and faster as the Q3 session went on. So I knew that the fast times were going to be set toward the end of the session, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm going to hold off. I'm going to wait until the end to set my lap. And that I did, and set the fastest lap I did and qualified P1. So yeah, excited for that. Thank you. Oh, welcome back. Hello there. So yeah, just wrapping up my Q qualifying recap, and that was pretty much it. We're going to start off the race in P1 pole position. So we'll see if we can hang on and win the race here at sunny Silverstone. Let's do it.
The home of British motorsport and the birthplace of the Formula One World Championship. It's race day here at Silverstone, and it's time for the British Grand Prix. Silverstone circuit is comprised of 18 corners, 3.6 miles, with DRS detection zones at Village and Maggots. Your overtaking opportunities at the end of the Wellington and Hangar Straights. You've got to be brave on the throttle in order to succeed here. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Spectre lines up on pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have
Ferrari, hands down. That's an
Leclerc,
easy
Prost,
answer.
Verstappen, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Magnussen, Albon, Hulkenberg, Joe, Perez, Ocon, Bottas, Tsunoda.
In fact, if you ask anyone that question, I hope their answer is Ferrari. You know what I mean?
Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
What was it that Seb always used to say? Everyone's a Ferrari fan. Even if they say they're not a Ferrari fan, they're a Ferrari fan.
Welcome former Formula One driver Anthony Davidson to the commentary box for this one. And tell us how it feels when you have had a great win last time out and you're carrying it into the next race.
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going.
All right, here we go. Race strategy. Let's see what we got here. All right, we could go soft medium. I think that's generally the play for the most part. Obviously, there's no threat of rain in this race, so yeah, I think starting on softs. Well, I'm almost tempted to start since we're in P1. I think it might be beneficial to start with mediums and then go softs at the end. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have the benefit of clean air, so we're not gonna be too hard on our tires. We can make the mediums last a little bit longer at the start, and then if we can extend that stint, we'll be even faster on the softs at the end of the race, in case we lose, like, you know, I mean, if we get yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. If we do get undercut, you know, after the first pit stop, we can we'll have fresher tires on the softer tire too, you know what I mean, than anyone else. So we should be able to overtake if necessary at that point. So yeah, I think we'll do that. Let's go ahead and edit strategy here and start on the medium tire, and we'll go to the soft. Let's say, I think we'll go, try to extend to what, lap 10 or 11. Oh yeah, dude. If you're buying that Ferrari F1 Thrustmaster thing, at that point you're just buying for or paying for the brand. You know what I mean? They're gonna tack on some extra just because it's Ferrari, right? So, yeah. I mean, it's cool. Not gonna lie. You know what I mean? Having a sim, you know, Ferrari sim rig going on there, but yeah, obviously at that point you're paying for the brand when comparing to like Fanatec or you know, other kinds of sim wheels. So all right, I think that looks good. Definitely lower the fuel load a little bit here. We have 18 laps. Let's get that down to we're gonna push at the end, so I don't want to underfuel it too much. Let's go around 33.5 kilos. That sounds reasonable. All right, gloves on. Let's get this race underway, shall we?
Okay, so everything looks good on the power unit cycles, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
Yeah. Oscar behind us. Should be fun. Let's see what tires he's on. Is he on softs? Yeah, he was on softs, wasn't he? Alright, so the key is going to be to getting a good launch. Stay ahead. Going into the, at least into this part of the track.
Conditions look stable at the
We all
moment.
know what
No
happened
rain
to
currently expected.
Max and Lewis a couple years ago. Racing incident, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people try to blame one or the other, but it's just racing at the end of the day. It's the nature of that corner, too.
Okay, incredible parking there. Nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch as the race starts. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now.
All right, good start. It always feels weird initially after a wet qualifying session because you're like, oh my gosh, I have so much more grip because it's not raining. A little wide there. It's like, oh my gosh, the track is dry. And speaking of Lewis, he's right behind me.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
What is it, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock?
Okay, clear.
Uh-oh, Oscar's out of the race. What happened to him? Oh my gosh, he's right on my ass too. Alright, I gotta stay within his DRS here. It's gonna be the key. That was terrible. Yeah, he's on the soft tire, so he's going to have some fall off here pretty soon in grip. Or at least I'm going to have a tire advantage over him, whereas he had the initial tire advantage. That was much better. When you can nail Maggots and Beckett's, it makes a lap 10 times better. Yes, hammer time.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on stop.
Yeah, he was going to pit. I kind of had a feeling. All right, the soft runners are in. Yeah, I agree.
We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap. Okay, Enzo's coming in for his stop.
Yeah.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Whew. I think I timed that right, hopefully. That was really close. It's having a speeding penalty there. Alright, hopefully no problems during the pit stop. Fingers crossed, please. Do a good job. Oh god. No! No! Damn it! 5.5 second pit stop. Ah. That sucks.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
I'm in 6 after that. Unbelievable. Well, so I got some overtaking to do. Now it's hammer time for sure. Nothing but qualifying laps the rest of the race from here on out. Yeah. This will be fun. Oh god, 4 wide, 3 wide. Alright, we got Charles. That was fun. Not gonna lie.
That's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I thought about it. Maybe I can get him here. Yep. Maybe. Oh yeah. Let's go. That was an important move because I can get George here. Alright, I gotta catch Lando and Lewis, the two Brits. I have like 4 laps left. I've already pushed my tires probably a little too much, passing those 3 dudes. Yeah.
The McLaren drivers just moved into first place. Gap to your teammate behind is 21.2 seconds. Our gap to the car in front is 4.6 seconds.
4 seconds. It's not like they're battling for the lead up there too.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
definitely catching them, but we're gonna run out of laps.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Okay, gap ahead is 3.7 seconds. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Uh-oh. And I don't get DRS? Nice. Oh yeah. Great. Lovely. Wow, another lost podium in the last lap. 2 weeks in a row, or 2 weeks in a row. Damn it.
And that's the end of the race. See you at Ferme.
So frustrating. Pit stop cost me again. And losing the podium on the last lap two races in a row. So frustrating. I had no tires on my last lap. Just tires were gone. No grip. No confidence. And then as soon as you put a wheel up on the inside of the maggots, which is like the worst place you want to go side by side, you know, on the track, throws off your line. And of course, Max, you know, overtook me because of that too. So lovely.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver.
But yeah, without that pit stop, would have had a fight
well-earned
with
victory for
Lando
Mercedes.
and Lewis there for the win. Tell you what, my luck at my luck at Silverstone. I love Silverstone so much too. Like I love the track. It's one of my favorites on the calendar for sure. But yeah, the last this was the third stream of this track. The previous two didn't have much luck on that either. So the Silverstone victory eludes me yet again.
So let's review
That was
the
fun though.
driver's
It was good, you know,
It's a
some
great result for
overtakes
Lewis
and
Hamilton,
obviously
who moves further ahead at the top
the
of
last
table.
lap not so
Let's
great,
focus on
but
driver of the day, Anthony Davidson.
but hey, that's racing. That's why we do it. So yeah, last lap. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was that pit stop, you know, lost me time there, so I had to push like hell on those tires, those soft tires at the end. So didn't have much left on the last lap to defend. But hey, next race, we are in Hungary, and we are hungry for a win. Haha, see what I did there? Okay, alright. Yep. Well, let's see what we got here. We have a aero department. Let's see. Sell the land or preserve work-life balance. All right. So we've been approached by a building firm who want to purchase an area of land from us to build a new housing development. It's an area that some aerodynamic staff used for lunchtime walks and bird watching. It's big money. They're talking more short time. Oh, okay. Let's see. So we can either accept this. We don't require the land, so go ahead with negotiations. So it's going to give some cash, but it's going to hurt our aerodynamics morale. Or we can suggest, go ahead with a sale, but make sure a percentage of the income goes towards creating alternative options for the aero staff. Okay? Or just decline, and it's just going to boost our morale. I mean, why don't we just do like a happy medium here? I mean, that makes sense, right? Everyone wins.
Not an easy decision, but you handled it well. Thanks.
All right, activities. Let's see what we got here. Chassis. Yes, we'll do that. We'll do a sponsor event. Sure, why not? And then performance review. Okay, cool. All right, looks good. We do have an upgrade. Yeah, let's see what we can do about the pit crew here. Was that in contracts, I think? Driver perks. No, I'm thinking of something else. It's facilities and personnel, isn't it? Yeah. Here it is. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and spend the 2.5 million because we have enough. It's been a thorn in my side. July 20th is the upgrade, so that will be in time, I think, for the race, hopefully. Yes. Perfect. Just in time for the race, for the next race. Thank God.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process.
Another
We'll have
event.
them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Let's see what we got here. Marketing is concerned. Someone has shared a clip from yesterday's interview featuring Fittipaldi that, stripped of its context, come across poorly and is cheating or creating a bit of a Twitter storm. How should we proceed? All right, we can either apologize. We can't risk any bad press, say it's been taken out of context, but apologize for the clip. We can ignore it and wait for it to blow over. We shouldn't give this any more exposure than is necessary. Or we can just straight up deny it and say, explain the clip was taken out of context, and we repudiate any negative opinions that this may have portrayed. Well, great. Typical PR nightmare. What do you do? Apologize? I mean, what you would want to do is just probably one of these two, right? But I think, to apologize, you don't want to risk any, PR cover-up thing, right? That's what you typically do, apologize. Like, I would much rather do one of these two options, right? But obviously,
Thanks for dealing with that.
it's probably going to affect our team or a claim. So, all right. Moving on. Let's see what we got here. Upgrades coming in. Perfect. Uh-oh. No! One of our upgrades failed. Oops, not that. That stinks. I was hoping to have this for our next race, too. Well, we're not going to have that until Spa. Trying to reduce the weight of the car. It's really heavy, obviously, so that is where my upgrades have been prioritized. Still the 5th best team. All right, cool. Well, that's going to do it for our sunny Silverstone stream. Tune in next time. We're going to be at the Hungaroring, which is going to be a fun go-kart track. So, yeah. I'll probably stream that either. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another one today or not, but if I do, I'll do it tonight. If not, I'll do it tomorrow. So we'll see you guys then. Until then, peace out. Enjoy.